Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about public recording, something that should be simple but often turns into a big deal. We'll look at how using your rights can sometimes clash with what people expect, leading to some tense and interesting moments. We'll break down real interactions with the public and police to see how standing up for your rights plays out in everyday situations. It's all about finding the balance between personal freedom and public reactions. So let's dive in and see what happens when you exercise your rights in public.
That's a nice one. No, I'm good.
What are you doing?
Any business?
You're staring into our police cars. It's kind of odd.
Cool.
Then you were back there taking pictures. Here's the can help you with?
Nope. Damn.
Yep. So what's your reason for being here?
What was that?
What's your reason for being here?
Looking around, man.
Okay.
What's your reason for being here?
Come take a seat on the curb while
Negative.
we identify you.
Negative.
Okay, well,
What would I do that for?
okay, listen. You've been walking around. I've been watching you for a while. Just want to make sure you don't need any help.
Now you just want to make sure I don't need any help?
What do you mean?
It switched from go sit on the curb to we just want to make
I'm
sure.
not asking you. It's a question.
But I've answered the question.
Okay.
Do you need any help?
I've already answered that. Said I'm not looking for anything from you guys now.
Okay, but you're looking
No.
at the police cars and you're walking around here.
Okay.
And that's what I'm asking. Because people usually don't just walk around in front of City Hall.
Okay.
You're somebody that has not probably been here or needs something or looking for something. That's the reason I'm asking.
Okay.
Do you
Cool.
need any help?
Understand the reason you're asking.
So I got to give the answer. Do you need any help?
You don't have, no, I understand you want an answer, but hold on.
Is this one of these audits?
I understand you want an answer, but you don't need an answer, right?
I don't.
Okay.
It's need no. That's why I'm asking you. If you need help, then I'm here to help you.
But I've answered that like 4 times.
Which is not. You don't need any help.
Yeah, I've already said that.
Okay, well that's fine. I just didn't hear it because I was walking from there. So I just walked up here and I just heard you. Okay, so that was the answer. If you don't need us for anything, that's fine.
Okay.
Would you like to give us your name or no? Sir.
Cool.
Sir, would you like to give us your name?
What was that?
Would you like to give us your name?
No, I'm good. How about you give me your name though?
It's right here, sir.
What was that?
It's right here, Sergeant Hussein.
Right here?
Right here, sir, Sergeant Hussein.
Okay, there you go. Now we're talking. What's your name? Name and badge number? Yo, mute. Name and badge number now. Do you hear me? Do you fucking hear me or not? Name and badge number. Name and badge number. Say it. Identify yourself.
Are you stepping over towards me, man?
I am getting close to you. Is there a
Okay.
problem with that? Is that illegal?
Listen,
Is that illegal?
Sir,
Give me your name and badge number.
it's on my chest.
What's that about?
It's on my chest.
You could just identify, right?
It's on my chest,
Just
dude.
say, hey, my name is whatever. What if I can't pronounce it? What if I want it for the record?
Well, you have it on video.
How do you know I zoomed in on it?
You have it on video.
How do you know I got it close enough?
Do we need
Am I walking towards you?
Sir,
You fucking tyrant.
sir.
You have to grow a couple inches to fuck with me
Okay,
anyways.
Listen, man. If you don't need
Name and badge number. No, now this is different now. This is different now. I was walking around looking around. This guy's telling me he's going to identify me and take a seat. This dude's trying to get in a stance like he's going to fight me.
So listen. Hey, listen, man. Look. These guys work. Sir,
Clown.
Sir, listen.
That. Fuck you.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Just gave it to you. You were talking about.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer 127.
This is some fucking bullshit. This is how you guys act? Like this dude? No. Listen, now I don't want to hear your little spiel now. Check this out. This is how you guys act, like this? Like this guy? Because I literally walked close and said name and badge number.
And that's what the question was.
And that's what he's getting in a stance like he's about to fight with his fucking hand by his gun?
Does he know you?
Who cares if you know me? Not all the citizens are out to fucking hurt you guys, you fucking idiot. What's wrong with you, dude? You act like that?
Would you listen?
I can walk up to you.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear your analogy. I can get as close to you as I want.
We're gonna leave.
Is it illegal for me to get close to you? Is it illegal for me to walk up like I did and say, hey, name and badge number?
Get close enough to constitute a threat for me? Yes, sir. Yeah,
To constitute a threat?
Yes.
I can stand right fucking next to you,
And
bud.
I'm not saying
That
you
doesn't
can't.
mean I'm threatening you.
Okay, that's
Okay?
your opinion. I get
No,
it.
that's
I'm
not
just-
an opinion.
that's fine.
I can say, look, I get even closer to him.
We're leaving.
Am I
Okay.
threatening him?
Let's just
I'm
go.
not
All right.
threatening him because I'm close to him.
Let's just go.
Hold on, understand what I want you to, I don't want to argue and have a big, listen, I don't want to argue and have a big tussle with you guys. I'm trying to get you to understand a point of view here. I'm trying to get you to understand a point of view here with this guy, dude. Why is he all hyped like that, getting ready for a fucking combat, getting ready for a fight?
Man, hey.
Clown, dude, you need off the streets,
Dude,
bro.
okay,
He's
hey.
dangerous.
Okay,
Fuck that, he's dangerous. What car number is he in? I do need now I need some complaint forms. That's a dangerous cop, dude. I literally walked up so I could get close to his name because he wouldn't say it. And the dude, was that wrong or not? At least tell me that.
Would you listen?
Tell me that. Was that wrong or not? What he did, was that wrong
If
or
you walk
not?
to somebody in a threatening manner that he constitutes as threatening,
That he constitutes as threatening.
Yes.
He can get ready to battle a citizen.
well, I
like
don't
that.
know who we are, sir. I don't know you. I don't know who
Doesn't
you
matter.
are.
I was
Yeah,
walking.
it does.
Guys got like 4 of you right here,
Okay.
and I'm just walking
I'm not-
up with a camera, going,
Not
"Hey,
gonna
name and
argue-
badge
I'm
number."
not gonna argue the point, man. You need
But
my help?
the point is that's not okay.
Okay. You made a point.
Handle
sir.
it. Did I make the
will.
point?
Yes.
What else? So my question is, are you going to deal with that?
I will talk to him, but
That-
the point is, listen.
That's all I ask.
That's it.
I mean, I'm going to get a complaint form and we'll take it a step further, but at the very least, come on, man, that was ridiculous.
But do you understand where he was coming from?
No, I don't.
Okay, let me explain to you. We don't know who people are, and they walk up to them, if it constitutes a threat because people don't answer questions, they don't tell us who they are, they don't give us the purpose they are here for, we would take it like, hey, this is not a normal contact, wasn't it?
No, a threat is when somebody's
Yeah,
coming
that's
up to
okay.
you in a
That's-
threatening
that's
manner,
your-
babe. Not fucking walking up with a camera with
that's your
both
opinion.
hands on my
That's-
camera,
that's your
going,
opinion.
"Hey, name and badge number. Hey, name and badge number."
Okay, man. We're
You already told me, but I'm just making a point.
We're not gonna
It was
argue.
easy for him.
Okay.
It wasn't even easy for you. You didn't want to give it. You said it's right here, and then you gave it. This dude, no problem. Hey, my name's such and such. Whoop, whoop. No problem. Easy money. Thank you. I appreciate you. But that dude, mute and then ready to battle and shit. I mean, come on, bro. Nah, I got it on camera.
fine.
You guys should have a height requirement, man. That fucking little midget cop ain't gonna do nothing to nobody except kill him. And that's the problem we have. That's what's dangerous. That is what's dangerous. Walking around the parking lot, making contact is fine. That cop telling me that he's gonna identify me, yeah, right. You would have never identified me. That's what's bullshit. You can't try to, I mean, you can try, but people can say no, but you can't detain somebody and sit them on a curb, tell them you're going to identify them because they're in your parking lot, bud. Yeah, you're dismissed, babe. Get out of here. All 3 of you guys are dismissed. All 4 of you with that little clown midget, too. This is fucking ridiculous.
The auditor was out snapping pics of police cars, which is totally legal and protected under the First Amendment. Yep, freedom of speech and press includes the right to photograph public officials in public spaces, but things got tense when some officers rolled up, acting shady, and told the auditor to sit on the curb. Now, under Terry v's Ohio, 1968, cops can stop and briefly detain someone if they've got reasonable suspicion of a crime. But let's be real, taking photos of police cars isn't exactly suspicious. When the auditor refused to sit, the situation escalated. California Penal Code Section 148A1 says, "It's a misdemeanor to resist or obstruct an officer, but only if their orders are lawful." Nelson v. City of Davis, 2004, makes it clear. You don't have to follow commands that aren't legit. The officers claimed it was about safety, but without reasonable suspicion, the auditor wasn't required to show ID. California doesn't have a law forcing you to give your name unless there's a crime involved. Hybel v. 6th Judicial District Court doesn't apply here. The auditor asked for the officers' names and badge numbers, which they're legally required to provide. While one officer reluctantly shared, another hesitated, making things worse. This whole encounter highlights why de-escalation training is so important. Reports back this up. Better training equals less conflict. The auditor's pushback reflects what more people are asking for: accountability and professionalism from law enforcement.
Reason why you're taking pictures of government facilities today? Sir? Okay, I'm going to just explain to you. You guys don't really have to listen to me if you don't want to, but
Yep, you can walk away anytime.
very, very
go get to
close.
the corner.
Yeah. You're getting very, very close to being engaging in criminal trespass. And so it's important for us to make sure that you know the boundaries of where you should be and where you should not be. So let's just do it.
You're the only one camera shy, not me.
Oh, I'm not camera shy. I have no problem with you guys videotaping me or photographing me in a public place. That's perfectly all right. Do you understand? I mean, maybe you don't understand, but you're causing fear among people living on the reservoir. Do you understand that? Or do you not care about that?
I don't care.
Okay, that's fine. Just understand.
No.
Understand that there
No.
are legal limits.
No.
No what?
I don't understand.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to explain something to you.
No.
That's fine. I get it, guys. You're baiting us. I get it.
No.
It's fine. That's how you get off.
Nah.
How you get your thrills. That's cool.
Nah.
But
Baiting you to do what?
This guy's your opinion. He's an opinion enforcer. And he's
I don't
enforcing
know.
his opinion.
I don't know.
You think we're baiting you, but you don't know what?
You're kind of like those guys that do the open carry, right? They know how to push it to the very edge.
You mean to the right, to their rights? They exercise their rights to the line.
No, to the edge of unlawful. And they don't really care that they create fear amongst other people. And so the cops get called when those people are experiencing fear. But you just have to, what I'm saying is that
No, we
you're
don't.
going to get to the line and then
We don't have to do
commit a criminal
anything.
act, and then we're going to arrest you. So that's
You're not going to do anything because you have no power. You're impotent.
okay.
I'm your boss.
I
Recognize.
doubt that.
You doubt I'm your boss? Who do you think you're talking to?
I think I'm talking. Don't walk up on me.
You're talking to a law-abiding citizen.
Don't
walk up on you?
That's correct.
I'm
Don't walk-
standing about 4 feet from you.
Right. And according to what's called the Tueller drill, a person can transit about 21 feet before I can take defensive actions.
Take some.
I don't need to take any.
Are you scared?
Why would I be scared?
I don't know. You're the one who said don't walk up on me.
That's right.
Right.
Because I'm maintaining an appropriate space where I can talk to you and you to me.
Good. So
if you
what are we
choose-
baiting you to do?
I don't know. That's the question.
You don't know what we're baiting you to do?
I don't. And I'm not going to
I
continue.
think that's a little bit disingenuous.
Why'd you
I-
guys want to come into harbor earlier today, huh? Remember me? Remember when I was talking to you? You came and asked me if you come into harbor?
Yes, sir. I do.
What did I tell you? It says a secure police facility.
Correct.
I don't know the reasons why you wanted to come in harbor. I don't care. There's proper channels to go through if you want to go there and take a public tour.
Yeah, what are the
Happy
proper
to help you
channels?
out, though. More than happy to help you out.
What are the channels?
Okay? I don't know. That's up to you to find, man. That's
You said you'd be more than happy to help me find out the proper channels to go through.
Well,
No, I'm asking
not
you.
anymore, man. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah, doesn't work like that anymore.
I think that might be a violation of 5.001 subsection 14 of your policy.
Sure. All right.
Do you know what that is?
All right.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, tell us what it is. Tell us what it is.
It's retaliation.
And again, the reason for our contact tonight is because you're causing fear amongst people within the United States Postal Service facility.
Are you being
And
serious?
I am being absolutely serious. And I think that you're doing it for some reason that I don't understand. But I do believe that you're trying to create a disturbance.
Okay.
Okay? I want to make sure that you understand why you're getting a business card, why you're speaking with the cops now, so that if you have any questions, we're able to answer them adequately.
Can you provide it in writing?
I would be happy to. Would you like a business
Excellent.
card?
Can you provide it in writing?
I would be happy to. Would you like a business
Excellent.
card?
So the disturbance is other people's feelings.
Yeah, in this point, and based upon your actions. That's correct.
All right. Feelings enforcement. You guys do any law enforcement ever?
You know, it's the 21st century, dude. Do you watch the news? Do you see what people are doing to each other now? Okay, so the point being that...
The point being you should be enforcing the law, not other people's feelings, dummy.
Right. And you know what? If you were out here to commit some mass murder and we didn't come out here and talk to you when we had an opportunity to, then the news would be saying I wasn't doing my job because I had information about people who were in fear and I didn't act upon it. So it's one of those catch-22s. We have to make contacts with people that are engaging in actions that cause people fear and alarm, and that brings us here.
Well, I have no ill intent. I'm not going to hurt anyone. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Good.
I've never committed a crime in my life.
And that's why you're not being detained right now.
Yep. That's why you're free to go, man. You can walk away anytime you want.
All right, you guys are free too.
Thank you.
You're free to go anytime you
Free
want.
to stand
Awesome.
here all day long.
Yeah, you're free to be here on the sidewalk.
Free to be. That's
Yep.
what I am.
Free to be, man. It's like you.
Pretty sure my initial assessment was correct, given all the equipment and the statements. T-shirt. Seattle cops by and large know the extent of the legal authority and lawful purpose of policing.
Yeah, this Amber mentioned this the other day.
What is?
Nothing. I wasn't talking to you, sir. You have a question for me?
Yeah.
What's that?
What's the purposes of Title IX?
I don't know.
Title IX? That's the criminal code. You guys are law enforcement, right?
You mean RCW?
Yes. RCW Title IX. What's the purpose of it?
It's to establish law, mostly in criminal law. 9 and 9A.
Right. Well, that's the criminal code. Yeah, 9 and 9A. But what's the purpose of its construction?
So here's what I'm not going to do.
You're not going to answer questions regarding to the law because you don't know shit about it.
So I'm not going to debate.
What are the purposes of the criminal code? What's the purpose of its
We're
construction?
done talking.
I bet you are.
Do you know why I'm done talking?
Because you don't know your job. You don't know the question that I just asked you.
I do know my job.
Tell me it then.
No,
There's 4 elements.
no. Not gonna
Do you know 2?
I'm not going to stand here and be quizzed. That's not my job.
Yeah, because you don't know it.
Okay.
You don't know your job.
Are you a police officer?
I'll tell you what. I'll answer one of your questions if you can tell me at least 2 of the 4 purposes of Title IX.
Are you a police officer?
That you probably come out here and enforce it every day, and you don't know
Most
the
of the time we
purpose of the
enforce
law.
the Seattle Community Codes, but yeah, Title IX too.
All right. What's the purpose of its construction?
I'm not going to discuss it with you.
Why?
It's not because I don't know what I do for a living, because I certainly do know what I do for a living, but I'm not going to stand here and get quizzed by somebody for that gotcha or that aha moment. I'm not going to play into your Trumpian sort of world.
What's that?
Play into it.
Trumpian, like the president?
Is it?
No, I mean, are you saying Trumpian as in the reference to the president?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to play into your Trumpian sort of world. I'm not going to play into your Trumpian sort of world. I'm not going to play into your Trumpian sort of world.
You just said Trumpian, right?
I did?
I thought I heard you say it. Maybe not. You know what that looks like on your face just now? Inauthenticity.
Oh. Okay. You're having a great time, aren't you? That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm glad we can help you have a good time. Hopefully it doesn't delay...
What about you? Do you know the purposes of Title
Hopefully it
IX?
doesn't delay the need for people who need actual police services.
Hopefully not. Have you guys out here, 2 law-abiding
Well,
citizens?
somebody that's just trying to bait us.
That wouldn't look very good.
Silly, wouldn't it?
That would be terrible,
It
yeah.
would be terrible. And of course it'd be on you.
No,
Yeah,
it wouldn't.
because you're engaging in this behavior, not us.
Oh, well, why don't you do something about it?
What would you like me to do about it?
Whatever you can.
I am.
Oh, okay. So nothing.
All right. Well, we can do this all night.
I could. This is too much fun.
Of course, you guys are just soaking up the tax money.
I'm sure we'll be back and deal with you later if you trespass into places you're not supposed to be.
I've never committed a crime and I'm not going to.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. There's a lot of people out here that do commit crimes, sir. And some of them engage in behaviors like you're engaging.
This whole thing feels like a battle between someone showing off their rights and cops just trying to do their job. The guy filming knows he can record in public and isn't afraid to push the envelope. He seems like he's trying to get under the cop's skin on purpose, but he's sticking to the law, so he doesn't really care. He's calling out the officers for not knowing their stuff, which just adds to the tension. The cops, on the other hand, are trying to handle the situation, but they're not too comfortable with the filming. They're worried about making people feel unsafe, even though the guy isn't doing anything wrong. It's clear they don't like being filmed, but they're stuck trying to balance safety and respecting rights. The guy knows he's not breaking any laws, but the cops are still worried about how people might react. It's a tough spot for them because they want to stop fear without stepping on rights. What this situation really shows is how tricky it can be to know where to draw the line between exercising rights and being disruptive. The cops are trying to keep the peace, but they can't just arrest someone for making people uncomfortable. It's all about figuring out when it's okay to challenge authority and when it crosses the line into something more dangerous.
On property, company property, this is tobacco-free and smoke-free facility. So here's another sign, visitor's entrance, shipping and receiving. Cameras are not allowed on company property, blah, blah, blah. All visitors must sign in with security. How you doing?
What you up to?
I'm just doing my thing, man.
What you eat?
You on lunch or? He flicked me off. I don't know if that's security or not.
Why are you recording?
Just because. Why are you taking a walk? Not asking you what you're doing. It's pretty obvious. I mean, I'm just recording. You work here?
I do.
Okay. Can I see a badge?
You don't need to see the badge.
Okay. Oh, I saw
You
yours.
don't work here.
I got your badge.
That's fine.
Thought I couldn't see it.
Do you work here?
You said you didn't need to see hers.
Oh.
That's probably not a bad idea.
What's that? Walking away?
No, I'll get in the security.
From on sick leave.
Yeah, hi, I'm working at the GE plant here in Rutland and wanted to call and notify, have somebody come out. There's somebody walking up and down in front of our property recording video and talking to employees, being uncooperative in general.
Sure, what's the address of that?
No, he's on.
That is 210 Windcrest Road, I believe, right?
Rutland Town?
Yeah,
I'm sorry? Your phone's cut out.
it's in North Clarendon.
North Clarendon, got it. And it's the GE plant?
Yeah, it's 270 Windcrest Road.
270, okay. And can you describe this person? Is it a female, male?
It is a white male, mid-20s, wearing a yellow hoodie, blue jeans, and a black hat.
Jeans, black hat. Any weapons?
It doesn't appear to be, but he's got a hoodie on.
Yep. All right, I'll tell my chief. Yeah, I'll let them know and they'll be up.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye. Rutland 1452. I just had
So here's the
call me
PD.
from the GE plant. They have a subject walking up and down, recording video and giving employees issues. Described as a white male, mid-20s, yellow hoodie, blue jeans, black hat.
I'll be out with that mail.
10-4.
Cool. What's your name, sir?
Oh, it's right here.
I can't see.
It says right here.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
I got called that somebody said you were giving employees a hard time.
Got a personal phone call or?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
So is there a reason that you're videotaping outside of the GE plant here?
It's none of your reasons.
Well, it certainly is when somebody calls us saying that's suspicious activity.
Okay.
They're concerned why you're out here videotaping.
Is it illegal?
A hard time. Currently, no, but it's
Currently?
suspicious, sure.
Currently?
Yes,
Is
sir.
suspicion a crime?
Yes, sir. Do you have ID on you, sir?
No, I don't. Not for you, I don't. What crime have I committed?
As of right now, you have not committed any.
So why do I have to identify to you?
I asked if you had ID on you.
You asking, or are you ordering me to?
I asked
Okay.
if you had ID on you.
And I'm going to deny your request for an identification.
Okay.
You
Besides right
have
here,
a problem with that?
No, sir.
Okay.
Besides right here, name tag, do you have an actual name?
I don't give that information.
Okay. All right. Is there a reason that you're at this GE plant here?
I don't answer any more questions.
Okay.
Do you have a problem with me being out here?
I do.
You do have a problem with me being on a public road recording? Really?
In the sense that it's concerning to employees, yes.
So what's that have to do with
you're
me?
not trespassing, nothing
Oh,
like
I already
that.
know that. I don't need you to tell me that. I see the signs all over the place. I'm sure their security can handle it.
Okay.
See, they shouldn't have called you until I stepped onto the property, which I haven't.
Do you intend to step onto the property?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay.
Until then, you could be dismissed.
Okay. Well, it's very nice to meet you right here, right there, whatever your name is.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
All right.
You have a great day.
You too. You get a call number on this? I didn't hear you on the scanner.
Sorry?
I didn't hear you on the scanner.
Okay.
I don't know. Did you get a scan call or dispatch?
I got a call, yes, sir.
You got like a personal call or on dispatch?
On dispatch.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear that, so
Okay.
I'm going to have to pull the records now.
Okay, you can do that.
Yeah. I'm going to take a look at your vehicle. Make sure you don't have anything in there. You don't have anything illegal in there, do you?
Male is out on the roadway, not on the property, refusing to identify and otherwise cooperate in any way.
Central 62.
It's going to stand around or? Yeah.
62, I have Bonnie from the Travel Inn on Park 1 advising someone from another room broke into her room, took her earrings, rope key, and other items.
And that's how you push them out, guys. Can I help you? Help me help you? I'm sorry? What do you mean? Why are you blocking the road, man? You got a line of traffic here, bud. Go to work. Bye.
60 Central.
You have me Lucky Charms? No. Oh. Okay. You have me pot of gold? No. Why are you recording people? Why are you blocking traffic? I don't know. You're on a public road. Stopped.
And you're recording people coming from a private business.
I'm recording anything I can see in public. You work here? Haha. Wow. That was close. Too, buddy. Sleep tight tonight with that photo of me.
411, I have a mail on 422, do you copy?
422, chapter 10, Fort Albee, 76.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead and I'll get you for assault. Go ahead, I'll get you for assault. Do it again. Do it again, tough guy. Do it again, tough guy. I'll report you for assault.
Hey, can you video me while I do a wheelie?
Out of here, dude. You're a loser. Get out of the road, dude. You're blocking traffic, bro. Scared of a camera? This is how they represent the company over here at GE, apparently. You're looking great for GE, buddy.
This situation shows how things can quickly go sideways when people don't understand each other. The guy walking outside the GE plant is just doing his thing, recording a video in public. There's nothing illegal about that, and the workers' confusion and frustration about it seem a little blown out of proportion. It's pretty clear he's not trespassing or causing harm, but because he's filming, some people feel uncomfortable. This leads to a phone call to the police where the officer arrives, not really sure why he's even there, and things start to get tense. The officer asks for identification, even though the guy hasn't done anything wrong. The guy doesn't want to show it, and that's his right. The officer has no reason to demand it unless there's a legitimate concern. In the end, it feels like the situation escalated unnecessarily. If the security or the officers had stayed calm and understood the guy's rights, they could have avoided this awkward confrontation. What stands out here is the way both the employees and the officer overreacted to someone filming in a public space. Filming in public is not a crime, and it shouldn't be treated like it is. This whole thing could have been resolved quickly if everyone had just remembered that people are allowed to record in public areas and focus on real issues instead of getting caught up in misunderstandings.
Warehouse deliveries only. No unauthorized people beyond that point there. So basically, you can come in, there's parking here. You probably got to get buzzed in one of these areas here in order to visit with your kids, if your kid's locked up here in the Northern Virginia Regional Detention Center here. We're excited to begin. Looks like it's not that big of a facility. I'm not sure if this is like staff housing or maybe it's school or...
Can we help you with something, sir?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, but this is private property.
It's actually public. It's a juvenile detention center for Virginia. Yeah.
How can I help you?
Well, I'm just doing a story. I'm a journalist, so I just came out here to get some B-roll footage of the outside of the facility. Perhaps you could help me. How big is the facility? About how many people does it hold?
I'm not going to answer all that, but can I help you with something?
I just asked you for help.
We're not going to do all that. I'll call you later.
Okay. Thank you. So he asked me to help me, but then he didn't want to provide any help. Seems to be par for course for the folks that work public sector jobs. So City of Alexandria.
How you doing?
Good, nice parking job.
What's that?
Good parking job.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, a lot of times they just pull in however they like.
No, there's plenty of parking. How you doing, sir? Officer Shipanov, Alexandria PD. How are you?
How was that?
Officer Shipanov.
Shabana?
Shipanov.
Shapana.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a badge number, sir?
2475.
2475. Thank you.
Yeah, they just called us about Mel filming or making a movie in the parking lot.
I'm actually part of the news.
All right.
And he came out to ask me, and I told him what I was doing. I'm a journalist. This is a publicly accessible parking lot.
Yeah.
I'm totally allowed to be here and film. I asked him a question. He turned around. He went back inside. Here's my card. It's the news agency. I'm actually the owner of it. We're on 5-6 different platforms, so it's totally legit. I go all over the country doing it. So I don't know why he called instead of just conversing with me.
I guess they just do that.
Yeah, well, better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, as I was pulling up, obviously, I cannot know all the locations in the city, so I just checked. There's no trespassing sign.
Restricted access, yes.
Which makes it a public property.
Absolutely. Well, plus
There's
it's
no
owned by the
privacy, obviously, so you can do all you want. But once again, and there's going to be a couple more units pulling in, only because it's a slow day and everybody wanted to jump on the on the call and stretch their legs. So it's not like, you know, you're in trouble.
Code 5, code 5.
Exactly. No, it's like,
yeah.
you know.
Well, it's the 5th of July. Everybody, there's nothing. It's like a ghost town. And plus, you never know when you'll need backup. You never know. You know, like you say, people are crazy these days. They really are. That all the drugs, bath salts and flocka, and oh man, people can get crazy for sure.
Let me explain to you what's going on. Obviously, this other officer has, I couldn't think of your last name. Sorry, dude. So this other officer has been talking to you, trying to figure out what you're up to, which is, you know, I don't care if you record. This is America. You can walk freely pretty much wherever you want. However, I'm pretty sure you're aware that it's not noted no trespassing. However, it is noted as private property. Would you agree with that?
Where?
Right there at the beginning of the entrance to the parking lot.
It says private property?
We can
No, it
double
doesn't.
check, but I'm pretty sure
It doesn't. I always check. Yeah, this is these things on the light pole are for parking. It's if you park here, you'll get towed, but there's no private property sign here.
Private parking only.
Private parking. Yep, parking.
Okay.
I'm not parked
Okay,
here.
so let me ask you this. With it saying private parking, do you think that a reasonable person could surmise that this is private property? Yes or no?
No, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because it's for authorized. See, it says unauthorized vehicles. So if my kid was here and I wanted to come visit, would I be allowed to park here?
Okay. Let me ask you this. What was your interaction with the gentleman that came out and spoke with you?
He came up. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content on a story."
Okay.
He said, "Can I help you?" I said, "I just would like to know how many, people the facility can hold." He said, "I'm not going to answer that." He turned around. He walked back inside. That was our interaction.
Okay. He is stating, okay, that he asked you to leave. He said he advised you that this was private property, that he wasn't going to answer any questions, and he asked you to leave. Did that happen?
Can we help you with something, sir?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, but this is private property.
It's actually public. It's a juvenile detention center for Virginia. Yeah.
How can I help you?
I'm just doing a story. I'm a journalist, so I just came out here to get some B-roll footage of the outside of the facility. Perhaps you could help me. How big is the facility? About how many people does it hold?
I'm not going to answer all that, but can I help you with something?
I just asked you for help.
We're not going to do all that. I'll call them.
Okay. No, I do not believe so. But
you don't believe so, or did or didn't?
I didn't
This is
hear.
a yes or no? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
The yes
I didn't
or no
hear.
question is
No,
this.
no,
Did he ask you to leave? Yes or no?
No, he did not ask me to leave. Now, he might have said this is private property, and I might have told him that this is public property because Donald Trump doesn't own this. The state does, which makes it public.
Okay. Well, right now, again, we're talking about a reasonableness standard, right? It's my perspective, based on my years of training and experience, that looking at these private parking signs, a reasonable person could easily infer that this is private property. Because if it's private to where they can have somebody towed, it's private to where they can tell you to leave, right? I'm just going to tell you. That's
possibly.
No, definitely.
Okay, definitely.
Okay, so, again, we've got a difference of opinion. I'm not here to take anybody's side. But what I am telling you is that gentleman down there, who works for the Department of Juvenile Justice, stated that he asked you to leave. I don't care about you filming. Anything you want to walk around on the public sidewalk, you can film it.
And he's the authorized representative?
He is the authorized representative. He is the...
Administrator?
He's not an administrator. He is the person on duty that's in charge right now.
Okay.
So here's the situation. He doesn't want to press charges for trespassing, which this is what this has turned into, is a trespassing investigation. Okay? So, he doesn't want to press charges, but he wants to bar you from the property. So, with that said, in order for me to do that, I need to get your ID. So,
okay.
Because this is a trespassing investigation, and I am lawfully allowed to see your identification. So I'm asking you nicely, let's work together. All I'm going to do is fill you out a barment notice saying you're not allowed to come on the property, then I'm going to give it right back to you.
Okay, well, when they showed up, I was actually off the property.
Okay, but
so trespassing works like this. He asked me to leave, I get off the property.
Okay, but you're saying that you're okay, either way, point is this. He doesn't want you to be coming back on the property.
Sure.
And I get that. I want your identification information so that I can put your information down on the varmint notice, letting people know so that we know if you come back here that you have been barred from the property and next time you'll be arrested. We're
Absolutely.
not trying to arrest you. So let me get your ID real quick
Okay,
so we
but-
can get this knocked out.
Okay, but just so I can clarify and understand, if I wasn't to get my ID, I would be arrested? Is that what you're saying?
It's possible.
Okay.
I'm trying to avoid that because,
Well, me too,
because
me
you've been polite and cooperative with me. I want to work with you, buddy.
Absolutely, no, I'm the same way, and I don't mind. Like I said, if it's a possibility of me getting arrested, I'll give you my ID all day long. But if not, I'm a rights activist. I'd like to just be on my way.
I would like to get your ID because you're going to be barred from the property.
Okay.
So I need your ID in order to fill that information out. So let me go ahead and get your ID real quick. Go ahead. All right, so you say you want to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. I don't know who you are, but just like you're taking pictures, I'm taking pictures.
Get you a good one.
All right? If I see you here again, you're going to get arrested for trespassing. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Fair enough?
Absolutely.
Have a good day, sir.
You're Officer Gray?
Yes, sir.
What's your badge number, sir?
2633, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great day.
You too, folks.
In this situation, it's clear that the journalist is within their rights to film in a public space. The facility might have its own rules about parking, but as the officer correctly points out, there's a reasonable difference of opinion about whether it's considered private property or not. The journalist claims the area is public since it's part of a state-run juvenile detention center, while the officer suggests that the parking signs could be interpreted as private property, which gives the staff the authority to ask someone to leave. The real issue comes when the officer wants to gather the journalist ID for a trespassing notice. The journalist had already left the property, so it's a bit tricky. The officer's goal is to prevent the journalist from coming back, which seems reasonable, but asking for ID in this case feels like overreach. The journalist is being cooperative, but he's also standing his ground about his rights, especially since no criminal activity is happening. It seems like a classic case of misunderstanding between authority and an individual exercising their rights. While the journalist is trying to do his job, the officer might be overreacting out of caution. The officer's warning about potential arrest if the journalist returns is a reminder of how legal boundaries can get blurry when there's a difference in perspective about what's public and what's private. Overall, it's a tricky situation where both sides could benefit from more open dialogue.